You're with me, Big Brain, here today on CNN IBN. And we bring to you a fantastic new concept in this country called the Simply Finance Quiz. It's a creation of Tata Mutual Fund. We've done this quiz across 8 locations of the country to pick fantastic teams from across the best universities of this nation. First, a look at our 3 teams. On my extreme left here today, we have with us the Kolkata champions of this quiz, representing the prestigious Jadavpur University, Raktam Kumar and Ved Vyas Datta. Welcome to the 2 of you guys. 2 young doctors in the making from the Osmania Medical College at Hyderabad. Welcome on stage, Syed Murtuza and Syed Mustafa. Welcome to the 2 of you guys. As we move across to our 3rd team here today, and typical of Bangalore, you've got 2 budding engineers. Representing the BMS College of Engineering, with us here today, Sonal Saldana and Arvind. Welcome to you guys. We've seen the teams. It's time for us to move with the action on the first semi-final of the Simply Finance Quiz. On Easy Invest, we are going to ask you 1 question each. If you are ready, Jadavpur University, to kickstart this final, we begin with you. What is plutocracy in the world of finance? What is plutocracy? P-L-U-T-O, plutocracy.
Few powerful people who are in power of a government or an organization who are controlling everybody, a few powerful people.
It's a democracy or a dictatorship. It's few people who control it either ways. Moving across, the doctors in the making, Osmania Medical College, Hyderabad.
So we're going with the etymology here. Pluto is the god of the underworld in Roman mythology. So we think plutocracy is when a couple of strong, maybe underworld people who control the system is plutocracy.
When the underworld controls a system, it's called plutocracy.
We're guessing that.
I hope it never exists in this world. Passing you for now to our 3rd team, the engineers from Bangalore.
It's when a company is the death of a company. It's the death of a company is called plutocracy.
The death of a company, when a company closes down or dies or something like that. Well, I've heard that it's called bankruptcy. Well, none of the 3 teams cracking plutocracy, which is a very interesting theory, where wealthy people and people who are in high positions of finance influence the decision-making of governments and policy makers. So that's the first one. As we progress from the first question to Hyderabad from Kolkata, question direct to you. This is an Indian surname. It means district accountant in the native language. It also translates to learned man in Sanskrit.
We're saying Dalal.
Dalal. Passing you on Dalal. Moving across to BMS College, Bangalore.
Birla.
Birla. On the other side, Jadavpur University.
Diwan.
Diwan. Well, the team's missing an opportunity on this one. The normal word for place or country in Sanskrit is desh. And people who handle accounts are sometimes called pandes. The name Desh Pandey. This lovely question came to us from Kapil Menon of Tata Mutual Fund, and we really acknowledge his contribution of this question. Bangalore, your direct question. What is the concept of a Dutch auction? How does a Dutch auction function?
The auctioneer will give you a price, and anyone who's willing to bid below that price, as in the highest price below that certain amount, his price keeps dropping if people don't bid.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that was a crazy answer, it is a correct answer. Well, we'll put our hands together for them. The first 100 points coming up here today. Before we move any further, a first look at where the teams stand on what we call net asset value. Extremely early days, and we've got one team with 100 points at this stage, which is Bangalore. Representing them is BMS College of Engineering. It's time for us to play pure equity. Here it comes. BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore. On your screens, identify this gentleman.
Horniman.
Horniman. Passing you on Horniman as we move across.
Firoz Gigi boy.
Feroz Gigi boy. To the team from Kolkata.
J.K. Galbraith.
J.K. Galbraith, the economist. This was easy. Team's missing a huge opportunity. It's because of him that a phenomenal institution in this country came into existence. The Reserve Bank of India. This man's name, Hilton Young. Tough one for the teams. As we move on to our second team here today, Osmania Medical College from Hyderabad. On your screen, this is the currency note in honor of the great soccer player George Best. Which country issued this?
Northern Ireland.
Very good. Very, very good answer. 100 on Northern Ireland. George Best and the medical college students will get 100, and they're happy about it, and they should be. Here is the next one, and this is for Jadavpur University. Question to you. Who is this fantastic Indian from the world of finance and economics on whom India has this postage stamp?
C.D. Deshmukh.
C.D. Deshmukh. Superb. Superb 100 to them. Oh, that's a very high quality answer coming from Jadavpur University. Cracker on C.D. Deshmukh. And that puts all our three teams on 100 points apiece. Interesting. We move on to the third frontier of this battle here today. It's time for us to play an exclusive round on mutual funds. It's time for Tata Mutual. Question number 1 on the world of mutual funds. Hands on the buzzer. What is the simple term used for the price or the net asset value that a unit holder is charged while investing in an open-ended scheme? Is it the sale price or the closure price?
Sale price.
Sometimes in life, the risks work out. 100 to you. Good one. Question number 2. For addressing of investor grievances against listed companies, this entity in India has constituted a body called SCORES. Jadavpur University have gone for it.
SEBI. SEBI.
SEBI has introduced something called SCORES. SEBI Complaints Redress System. Very good answer. The third question. These are schemes that are often rebates to investors under specific provisions of the Income Tax Act of 1961, such as ELSS. What is ELSS? Jadavpur University are taking a shot.
Equity linked savings scheme.
Equity linked savings schemes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Final question. Teams on the buzzer. These are types of funds which invest outside your home country. What do you call these funds? Neo funds, foreign funds, or hedge funds? The doctors are taking chances. Go ahead.
Neo funds.
Neo funds. Neo fund stands for new funds. Life is very simple. It's foreign funds. Well, they'll take a minus 100 on that effort as we complete 3 rounds of quizzing here today on the Simply Finance quiz brought to you by Tata Mutual Fund. The battle is getting tight. We'll tell you where the teams stand on the other side of this break. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're with us here today watching a fantastic new idea for India, the Simply Finance Quiz, brought to you by the Tata Mutual Fund. Let's take a look at where the teams stand on what we call net asset value. Two teams on 100 points at this stage are Osmania Medical College and BMS College of Engineering from Bangalore. Leading this quiz with 300 are the duo from Jade University, Kolkata, with 2 rounds of quizzing still remaining at the first semi-final. We pick action on the next frontier of our battle. It's time to play floater. Here it comes. On the floater round, what you are going to get on your screen is one clue. And along with that clue, you will get a set of letters or boxes which indicates the number of letters in the answer. For example, if the answer was Professor Simply Simple in short form, the number of boxes would be 3 for PSS. 4 questions in all, common to the teams on stage. 60 seconds of time on the first one for 150 points. Time starting now. It's a Latin word combination of merx, which means good, and together from the word com. What is this good word that we are talking about?
Commerce.
The right word is commerce. It comes from com for together, merx for goods. 150 to the doctors in the making. As we go to the next one. Author of the global crisis, recession and uneven recovery, India and the global financial crisis, managing money and finance, is this great Indian personality. Go ahead, Jadavpur University. The boxes clearly indicative of the breakup.
Manmohan Singh.
Minus 100 to you. Here are the letters. Oh, Bangalore are going for it without the letters.
CB Bhave.
CB Bhave wouldn't have got you the marks. 30 seconds, the letters coming up there. A minus 100 to Kolkata. A minus 100 to Bangalore. They got their hands on their mouth because they know they shouldn't have got that minus there. The answer that we were looking for, Y.V. Reddy, the former governor of the Reserve Bank of India. As we move to the third one, coming up on your screen now. US Ambassador to India from 61 to 63, the author of The Affluent Society. Kolkata.
J.K. Galbraith.
Galbraith was an American ambassador to India, phenomenal economist. He happened to be a great ambassador to India as well. The man who authored The Affluent Society, the great Galbraith. Fantastic. 150 points to Kolkata on that effort. Superb answer, thoroughly deserving their 150 points. The final question of this round. Time starting now. The 1 rupee notes were signed by this specific authority in India.
Finance Secretary.
150. Osmania Medical College are moving fast on the buzzer. As we move to the final frontier of this battle here today, it's time to play dividend yield. Here it comes. On the final frontier of this quiz, you will be asked 6 questions common to the 3 teams on stage. Question number 1, teams on the buzzer. Visa has tied up with ACK Media to use a particular character to teach finance and savings to young India.
Supandi.
Supandi. Who is Supandi?
Simple Supandi. He keeps messing up, so this is to teach people how to invest in.
Supandi from the Amar Chitra Katha is a character who keeps messing things up. So he's a good example for people on how not to mess up their finances. Like Professor Simply Simple, Supandi will also teach basic finances. Plus 100 to Bangalore. As we move to our second question, teams on the buzzer. M0, M1, M2, M3, M4 are different measures of what in a country? None of them are taking a risk. The pressure is beginning to build up. The answer is money supply. Here's the third question, teams on the buzzer. After World War I, there was a serious short supply of silver. Hyderabad are going for it in a flash.
There was a shortage of silver, so India started the currency notes, making of currency notes. They had coins before, so after
India had coins before,
Yeah.
and because of World War I, there was shortage of silver, and India introduced currency notes. Plus 100. Osmania Medical College are playing the game well. Here's the next one. What is the name of the currency in the world of flintstones? Go ahead.
Shells.
Lovely. 100 to you. Clam shells is currency in the world of flintstones. 2 questions remaining here today. Bangalore are on 200. Jadavpur University on 350. Osmania Medical College on 500. 2 questions remaining. This word in Old English referred to a type of orange clay. Osmania Medical College going for it again.
The word is pig, P-Y-G-G, from which we get piggy bank.
The orange material is pig, P-Y-G-G, and from that you get piggy bank. Osmania Medical College are congratulating each other. 100 again on piggy bank. 1 question remaining. It could still be a battle for the second place, though the winner goes through into the national final. Final question of this quiz. This person was the youngest in the world at the time, aged just 9, to appear on a currency note.
Magnus Carlsen.
Minus 100 to you. Osmania Medical College still wants to try, but no marks. Go on.
Elizabeth II on the Australian banknotes.
Queen Elizabeth, technically it was on the Canadian note. Well, they went for a Commonwealth country. The answer was, the correct answer is Canada, but Queen Elizabeth still is what I was looking for. A minus 100 there to BMS College of Engineering. Cracking all the posers by Professor Simply Simple were these 3 teams. We'll take a final look at where the teams stand. Jadavpur University will finish this quiz with 350, but they would believe they should have scored a lot more here today. They knew more, but they did not press that buzzer. Bangalore had to take their chances, and they did. And in the process, they gained some, lost some, and eventually will finish third. As we congratulate Syed Murtuza and Syed Mustafa and welcome them to the first ever national final of the Simply Finance quiz. Congratulations to the 2 of you. A week from now, we will be back with you with the second semi-final of this quiz. 1 team from there will move into the national final, and the top 3 will battle for the honors after all the semi-finals are done. Till then, from me, Pick Brain, from all of us here at CNN IBN, you were watching Simply Finance Quiz, brought to you by Tata Mutual Fund.